Disclaimer. Within this episode may be copyrighted materials, the use of which has not always specifically been authorized by the copyright owner. We're making such material available in our efforts of commentary and criticism and to further promote the artists in question. We believe this constitutes a fair use of any such copyright material as provided for in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Law, as well as in the statutory right of fair dealing in Canadian copyright law. Allowing in the reproduction and use of copyright-protected works for purposes without requiring permission, provided that the use/dealing is fair, such as in this episode.
Kyle, Sam,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful, funny, fun, interesting, and inquisitive episode of Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam. I am one of two co-hosts. I'm Kyle.
I'm Mr. Sammy Burns.
Hello, Mr. Sammy Burns.
Hello. I'm from the 1920s.
And life was different then. What was it like?
Yes, it was better.
Really?
Yes, better.
What?
When men could be men.
Oh, right to it. Cool. Like, how do you mean?
Well, you know,
Like they could cry?
you could, no,
No.
you could kill a man and no one looked at you like you were weird.
And I gotta ask, what did that man look like?
He looked like me and you. It wasn't that crazy.
Hard to talk to the man
Wow,
in the 20s.
this is getting dark.
And my band I pick is the Giggly Gals.
It's the 250. It also sounds like Dom Pardo as well. Saturday Night Live guy.
Yeah.
The Giggly Gals.
And musical guest.
I'm trying to think of a funny guest. Fuck. I fucked it.
Your butt farting.
No, dude.
No, your butt farting.
Musical guest. Slipknot. Something like that.
Yeah, but that happened, I'm sure.
No, they hosted, but they weren't musical guests.
Shut the fuck up.
Slipknot, they hosted, they're the Five Timers Club.
Oh, that's true.
Slipknot hosted SNL 6 times, actually.
Okay.
No, but my name's Sam Burns. Hi.
Hi, Sam.
For people watching on YouTube, notice anything different? Maybe we're sitting in different spots.
Yes, we have noticed that our episodes have been sucking lately. We
No,
cannot riff
that's not why.
We can't riff for the life of us.
Oh, shush.
And
No,
we
no.
are not funny anymore, and we think
Stop
maybe
it.
it's because of where our asses are the
No.
whole episode.
No. It's not that at all. It's not that at all. I just thought it'd be fun because we're doing 2 episodes in a day, and sometimes the second episode we can get a little, I don't know, a little tired, a little laxed, little lax. Is that a word? Laxed?
Laxed.
Yeah.
Short for relaxed.
And I just said, wouldn't it be fun if we spice things up? Because I've actually never sat in this chair. I've never done an episode here, and you've never done an episode there.
No.
So let's fuck it up.
It's weird because I'm putting my butt where your butt usually is, and I can feel I can feel where you've been. I can feel the heat of it. I can smell a little bit about what you've had for breakfast. It smells,
what was it?
Smells bad.
What was it?
Well, it just smells horrible, so I assume maybe a big protein meal.
It was, you're almost there, yep. Big protein meal.
Okay, you had maybe a big steak.
No, it was a bucket of kale mixed with chocolate pudding.
And interesting how you've started eating out of buckets, which is very
Well,
cool.
it's easier. It's only one dish. Oh my god, there it is. There's a bit of the
God.
kale pudding.
And Can I tell you what I had? Can I tell you what I had?
Oh, I guess.
I didn't eat.
You haven't eaten today?
Well, I had lunch. We had lunch in between episodes.
Yes.
But I didn't eat breakfast, bitch.
Yes, that's why you were feisty.
I'm not feisty.
You were feisty. You were.
Can I tell everybody a little story? Can I tell everybody?
Here we go.
Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam. We are a unit.
We are.
Sam, Sam, bring the funny. I like to steer the ship to where it goes, and we have the decider. That man, we all know him. He decides how our music is.
Yes.
The show, the whole thing, it flows. We're a kind of a being, you know.
Yes.
It's a living thing, almost. Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam. And today, I have not felt good.
Oh.
I feel bad. I think there's something wrong with my brain,
Aw.
chemistry-wise.
Okay.
I said this last episode, I'll say it again. I saw a woman today. I wanted to scream at her. And she was just existing.
Yeah.
Then I come here. Oh, and by the way, Sam does this. Hey, dude, could you get me some food? I have, no time.
What's wrong?
Give me some food.
Being a friend. That's
And
what
I-
being a friend is.
And I go, sure thing, my friend.
You delivered.
I get him a bunch of food.
He did. He really did.
I bought sandwiches.
Well, okay. Yeah, tell your
Fruit.
story, and I'll tell my story.
fruit.
Because you're... Okay, go.
Sandwiches,
Finish.
fruit,
Yeah.
little custard tarts, Portuguese custard tarts that are so good. Got a prime for the Decider. Decider drinks prime.
He hates that.
I don't. I hate
You
it.
hate that he drinks prime.
Decider likes prime. I think
Okay.
that's what Decider. It's blood for him.
I like BioSteel.
He likes BioSteel, but he'll have prime if there's no BioSteel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
You did great. You brought it.
I walk in, bunch of food. Oh, here you go, Sam. Motherfucker's eating peanuts. Motherfucker's eating peanuts.
I forgot that there was a convenience store in the Decider's building. I forgot that. I also like that Decider's a renter in Toronto.
I like that too.
Rents a condo. Anyways,
The lease, the Decider.
but here's the crazy thing, and this you can't get mad at me for. You're like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, I have some nuts, but thank you. I'm gonna eat it maybe in between the podcast. And then you bring these tarts, these what are these things called?
These treats, Portuguese custard
Custard tarts, which I'm sure are great.
Oh,
I'm
they're
sure
great.
they're great. But he goes, all right, have one. Have a tart. And I go, no, I'm good. And he go, what the fuck do you mean no? What do you mean no? Like, he gets mad that I don't want a tart.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not what happened.
That is
You
what
go,
happened.
I don't eat carbs. I don't eat carbs till 3. You don't eat carbs till 3. Oh, Sam Burns, the
know.
epitome of health.
I don't.
Yeah,
do it.
doesn't eat carbs till 3.
I don't. It makes me sluggish.
Motherfucker, I could see his dick through his shorts.
What? What does that mean?
You
What?
look sick.
No.
You look
That's
sick.
a sign of being sick.
Yeah, it looks all shriveled. Looks like little raisin at the end of
The fuck?
the end of a Twizzler.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What?
You're here to make enemies. today.
Spicy.
I'm not spicy.
Well, you want to scream in an old woman's face. You
Yes.
got mad that I didn't want to eat a tart. I said food as well. I'd like. Could you pick
I
me up
need
food?
food.
Also, when you ask someone, "Hey, dude, I'm really running. I'm tight on time. Could you be a friend and grab me some food? I'll pay you back." Who buys tarts?
It's treats for the whole gang. I'm a guy who brought treats for the whole
But
gang.
you did get a wrap. You got me a wrap, and that's what I wanted.
And guess what?
Thank
We
you.
were eating it. We split it, and we were eating it. And he goes, "This sucks."
Oh, you didn't make it. You
it
didn't
sucks,
make it.
does it? Yeah, but
You-
I looked at the rabbi. I looked at.
You looked at the rabbi.
Big rabbi was eating it in front of me, and he was big and
I
fat.
looked at the rabbi and said, "That good?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Is it gonna be all right if I get this?" And he went, "Yeah."
He said yes, and then he circumcised you.
Yep. And he was the moil, so he sucked all the blood out.
Oh,
Anyway,
why do you have to go dirty?
I can't help it.
Yeah.
For me, that's what is funny.
Yes.
Also, I will say this.
What?
We were recording our episode. You heard it. It was 50 Cent versus
Versus
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver, yes.
And we had a lot of fun. We
Classic, I would say.
I will say also, if we're not riffing a lot and stuff, like
Yeah.
even if I don't think the episode's necessarily like the funniest thing ever, it's still two guys talking music
Yeah.
and talking facts about the people.
Yep.
That's just interesting in general.
It is, and we're throwing in little quips here and there, because we're just naturally funny. It's just I can't. It's in my DNA. I
Well,
can't
we
help
vibe.
it.
And
Yeah.
there we go. Ha ha ha. Talking away.
Okay.
Doing our little episode. I come out. Episode's done. I come out. Decider has
knew
two
it.
little fucking dogs.
Knew it. I knew it.
And they made I guess we had sandwiches. They ate my AirPods. They had their own
Let's be
meal.
fair. They're not
Off-brand.
AirPods.
They're off-brand. They're like
They're off brand. They cost $20.
yeah, AirCods, whatever they're called.
Yeah. But the only thing
Still, though.
the only
Still,
Annoying.
yes.
Your headphones got
Yep.
eaten.
Well, the only inconvenient thing, it's not the price of them. It's how I think they're hard to find.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
I also don't blame the decider. The
Okay.
decider has no part in it.
No, he has no part.
He
in
doesn't represent the dog's
it. No, he
behavior.
doesn't. He doesn't.
The dogs are very sweet and nice, and they're young and they're little puppies.
Yeah, sure. And again, if you leave headphones just laying around,
It's 90%
when there's dogs there, maybe they might eat it.
It's not. It is.
There's
It
a
is
case.
that.
There's
It
a
is
case
that.
you can put them in, though.
No. Even the way he speaks. Listen to Sam right now.
Isn't there a case?
What are you? Yeah, dude. And that's my
case-
bad. I agree.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not 100% the dog's fault.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing. It's not 100%. It's 0% Max's fault.
Oh, it's zero Max Decider's
Sorry,
fault.
Decider. Sorry, I said,
Zero.
I said his human being name.
Yeah.
because I'm getting flustered because Sam keeps putting me on the defensive.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's just I don't. And then, by the way, this is good for friend stuff. You kind of inconvenience. Oh shit! And it's only one of them too. I still have one, which is great. I look up Sam. It was Christmas morning for Sam Burns. Ear to ear smile. And he went, "Oh fuck, are those yours?" Eats the wrap. This isn't good. Oh, I can't eat the tart. No carbs. Why don't you just shove the fucking your own D up your own A?
Oh my
Call it a
god.
day.
Oh my god.
What?
I've been here. I've been here for you.
You have been, and I thank you, and I'd like to welcome everybody. That is
good.
a little bit of the background of Battle of the Bands with Colin.
Yes, I think you had to get that out because there was a vibe about you, and I felt like this episode might have been weird if you kept all that in. So I'm happy you let it out.
Thank you very much. I found it to be cathartic. I will never go to therapy because I have this podcast, and I have about 5 minutes at the beginning of episodes.
Yes.
To talk my shit.
Yep, and you just and I will take the brunt of it every time. The brunt of your therapy.
You don't take the brunt of it. You are a little troll.
No, you keep calling me a troll.
I go to therapy. If I do go, my main reason, I'll walk in. The therapist will go, "Sam again?" And I go, "Sam again."
Sam again? No. I go to therapy. I've been going for 4 years. You would never guess it. But
do you ever have like weird, like, do they ever say something and you're like, okay, maybe not?
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, she'll be like, I don't know. I'll just tell her something, and then she'll be like, do you think you felt that way because it's a sign of you being threatened by men or something? And I'll be like, no, maybe. But I'm always like, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
She's like, do you think maybe you got upset at the grocery store because someone butted you because men threaten you?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just a person butt me in line. I think that's a normal thing to be annoyed about. You know, there's sometimes things like that.
What do you think the therapist would say about me today if they heard that? About screaming in a woman's face and about screaming?
Ooh, she would. If I'm going off what my therapist would say,
yeah,
she'd say, okay, well, there's something there. It's not the woman, but there's something there. Mm-hmm. Did the woman resemble your mother? Or
yeah. And I'd be like, yeah.
I think we found it.
And I wanted to scream, you didn't raise me right.
Yes.
Just kidding. I love my mom.
Yeah, your mom's probably listening. Perfect. Yeah, and that would probably really hurt her feelings.
Well, of course, I wouldn't actually say that about my own mother. My mom is literally a great mom.
One of your favorite people in the world? What'd you say?
I already said that a few episodes ago. She's one of the best people in the world.
Yeah.
And she's so funny. And she heard that. She heard me say that she was one of the funniest people in the world.
Aww.
And on the phone, she went, funniest women. And I went, what? And she went, I'm one of the funniest women, not one of the funniest people. Which I thought was a little bit sexist.
It is kind of sexist.
Which was strange.
That is kind of sexist.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm funny for a woman.
Yeah, I'm funny for a fucking woman.
Jeez, your mom's a little old-fashioned, huh?
Yeah, she is very old-fashioned.
My mom, actually, today, before I came, she called me at 9 in the morning, and she goes, hi, and she sounds all flustered. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, did your phone break? And I go, no, I'm talking to you on the phone. She goes, so your phone's not broken? I go, no. She goes, well, then who texted me? And I go, what? I didn't text you anything. And she goes, well, I got a text from a random number that said, Mom, my phone's broken. What's my old phone number? And I went, well, then what did you do? And she says, well, I took a screenshot of your phone number and your name, and I sent it to it. And I was like,
oh, my God.
Oh, good. Well, thanks, Mama. I'm gonna now I have hackers on my ass. I don't know, but
and then she's like, "Mommy, what's my social security number?"
Exactly. Yeah. She's like, yeah, and they also wanted your credit card number too, and so I gave him that, and but my mom got played, but nothing happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but she's dumb. She's blonde.
Oh yes, but we love her. And
no, we love her. She's actually not dumb. She's the smartest person I know. I just was trying to find a bow on the conversation. I was trying to tie it together. I was kind of, end on a laugh, kind of like a sitcom, like a TV show.
Yes, sir. I love that. And can I say that she's one of the best inventors?
Who, my mom?
Yep, and her best invention, Sitting right next to me, Sam Burns.
Who, me?
Yep.
Do I look naked?
Can you not do that?
What?
Sorry for the audio listeners, Sam.
So here's what I think
pulled
about
up
my
his-
band.
He's pulling up his shorts so much that his balls and his penis are all squished up against his
Y'all
shorts.
can't. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just lifting my legs up.
You're-
I'm about to do a Blue Angel.
And by the way, in studio, the air of the room changed. It is thicker now.
Yes.
There's a little bit of a smell.
Kind of smells like a Foot Locker.
Very true. Smells like a gym locker room.
Gym locker room.
After a big playoff loss.
Can
I say?
I am disgusting. Yep.
Yeah, you. By the way, I dated a girl.
Who looked like me?
No, who burped like you. She'd freaking burp every 8 minutes.
She might have some
And
intestinal.
I remember
problems.
when we first started dating. What do you think? We first started dating. She would burp. She burped first. I remember the first time she burped. Aww.
Oh,
And
it's
then
probably
she-
pretty jarring.
And she went, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I burped."
Was it after drinking something, or was it just you're on a walk?
Probably. We probably had lunch and she drank like a Coke or something.
Yeah.
And then she burped. She went, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. You must think I'm so gross." And of course, it's like, no, of course not.
Not at all.
Freaking everyone burps. Everyone
Yeah, who
freaking burps
cares?
in the world.
And she's like, "Really?
And you
Okay.
yeah.
Here's the alphabet."
Literally. And she goes, "What about behind burps?" And then she farts. And I went, "Ugh." And then she farted the alphabet.
It can enunciate.
Yeah, she heard a song. She's like, "I love
Aye.
this song." She started like farting to it, burping, farting,
Pass the dodgy to the left-hand side.
which I think
That's
is
fart singing.
which I think is totally fine. But after you date someone for a long time, and then she was like burping, going, "Whoa!" Like like you. It was like dating Sam.
Which sounds awesome. Lucky.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a big one.
Yep. Bad things would happen to me. She'd laugh. She'd poke fun at me and call me a little crazy.
Oh, stop it. Well, I'm not, you do the same thing to me.
No, I support you. I'm very.
You call me a troll.
You are a troll.
I'm not a troll.
The hardest part about getting Sam to do these recordings is getting him from out under the bridge he lives under.
Well, I have a bunch of riddles to tell some kids if they want to pass.
That's so true. And I love that. I love that. But also, could I say that I love, and I know that I was talking, and I put
You're
no
talking
blame.
mad shit.
I'm not talking mad shit about his little minions, not about him.
Okay.
I love him.
Yes, you do love him.
And we all love him. The listeners, you already know him. He is a mythical beast who knows all music and all things.
Yes.
Except, his minions.
We have the decider.
Thanks.
Hey, buddy. And I just found out you have 3 belly buttons. Kind of cool.
I know. 3 mothers. It's weird.
3 mothers. So wait, how does that work? So
Three
you
placentas.
So wait, you're in a tube.
My mom had 3 heads,
So you're,
3 uteruses,
And then, but
and
then,
I existed within all of them at the same time.
and they had 3 umbilical cords.
yeah, it was real fucking
Interesting.
weird.
1 torso, 3 umbilical cords.
Yeah.
How many? And
Interesting.
I hate to ask, how many boobs?
How many
How many
boobs?
boobs?
6?
Double the amount of me.
Double the amount of you.
Yeah,
16?
so 16. 16 titties.
Whoa!
Also, I hate that you said titties.
titties. What,
That
16
disgusts
titties?
me. I hate that word.
Titties?
Yeah, no, stop saying it.
I like them titties though.
Oh, I hate it.
What do you say?
I say breasts.
you don't.
I say I
don't.
say woman's chest.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
May I
I didn't
see
realize I was disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. It's just hard on my ears, kind of.
Titties?
Don't you stop?
What? What?
It's this.
Well, I have to ask about the titties. So 16 titties, 1 chest, 1 torso.
Oh my God.
How you fit all them titties on 1 chest, on 1 torso?
She's 19 feet tall.
Also,
Oh, so there's room.
There's room. There's room. Her legs though,
Yeah.
2 feet long.
2 feet long. Okay, all right.
and then
Yeah.
you're like, how many pussies?
How many pootangs? Pootang? How many pom poms?
Look,
To say, even the way that you're saying like dem titties, it's the worst guy on earth that says that stuff. Dem titties.
Damn titties.
That's the same guy who's like, make me a sandwich.
Ew.
Show me them titties.
Show me damn titties, honey.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. And the last question about them titties. Different sizes.
Stop.
yeah, none are the same.
Oh Oh,
Yeah.
cool. That's interesting.
Horrific, really.
Horrific. Oh, hard
Yeah.
to look at, but
Yep.
lucky you.
Yep,
You
thank
get
God.
milk at all hours,
That's how I'm 9 feet tall now.
which is why you like to get milked all the time.
Right.
Ooh, like
He-
mother, like son.
Oh, he likes to get milked. I love that. Runs in the fam.
So-
Yes.
So thank you so much for having
Yes.
us here, Decider. You're very kind. I also, I will tell you why I don't like titties. The word.
The word. You like titties though.
I can't.
You like bazongas.
Stop.
You like hoo-has.
No.
Oh, wait, hoo-ha might be vagina.
You like boobs.
No, stop. Both of you.
What do you
fucking
say? What do you
stop.
actually say? Tits? Ew.
Ew, no.
You gross
I
man.
don't. I say.
What do you say?
I
Honestly,
don't say anything.
You're talking to a buddy. You're talking to a friend.
boobs.
Boobs, yeah. And she put her boobs in my face. That's what you say?
I don't like how dirty this is.
I mean, it is weird.
I say,
Well, your mom's listening. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mommy. Which, by the way,
She's got yeah.
talk about titties. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I say
I'm sorry.
boobs. Also, I
What?
just remember I was like when I was young and I never really talked about, girls or their their things and stuff. I was that young.
Okay.
I was watching a movie with my dad and there was a nude scene
Ooh.
and she removes her shirt and her chest is revealed
Yeah.
and he looks at me and he goes, "Titties."
Did he really?
Titties. And that scarred me so much that I don't think I just can't anymore.
That is funny.
It was nuts.
Do you remember the movie?
I do not.
Wow.
It used to be a joke I told.
That's a great joke. That's very
Am I
funny.
Bringing it back. It really scarred,
Titties.
and I was like, made me weird.
Yeah.
Turned me.
And how did you? Do you remember how you reacted to your dad screaming titties? Were you like, were you yes and
Oh,
like, ha ha ha?
I just looked nervous. I think it's because there was a nude scene. He's probably the first nude scene that he was watching with his kids, and he probably wasn't expecting it to be a scene like that. So he was like, "Oh, I'll break the tension."
Yeah.
They probably don't know.
I'll be
Like I'll let them know that it's all right.
Yeah.
But by being a frat boy.
Yeah.
Next
stop, motorboat.
Oh man, I like to slurp some jello off them.
Yeah. Ooga ooga.
I want my boys to feel comfortable. I want it to be a sex positive house.
So he's-
Oh, give me them big tatas. Shit, imagine that nipple was pierced though. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? I want them to know that it's okay.
yeah. He went, slap them around, take her from behind. Hey, boys.
Humana.
Yeah, no, he's going to grade 7. He needs to know this stuff because his body's changing.
Because there's nothing wrong with the woman's body. I think there's a stigma around.
Yeah. He goes,
Next stop,
next stop, Boner City.
Bonus City.
Oh, I cheat on your mama with those.
And let me see your booty. Oh, and she showed a booty.
she's showing booty too.
Boys, tits or ass? what do you like, tits or ass? Well, I want them to know that it's okay.
Boys, tits or ass? Let me go first. Both.
Both.
Ass with the nipples.
We have a really good battle on our hands here.
Yeah, we have a couple of great musicians. I don't know if you've heard of my musician.
I've
my
never.
musician.
I've never heard of your position. No, I have not. I'm excited though.
Yeah.
I love the name. Do you want to say the name?
Yes, my artist that I picked, she is a wonderful singer, a very talented songwriter, and someone that I think we all will enjoy, Angel Olsen.
Cool. Sounds like a porn star.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like the lost Olsen twin.
Oh, the last one.
Yes, who got big old titties out there.
Does she?
Yeah, got the big ones.
Is
No,
it-
I
is
don't
a-
know.
Is it? The cider nodded his head.
What?
Cider knows.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, no, she's fine. Don't stop it.
Okay, that's
She's a
fine.
very talented musician.
There's a theme to this episode now.
I hate the theme.
Big-breasted mamas.
Maybe we change the theme.
No, I think we have to. Well, we created the theme, so we have to. Then this is the episode.
Also, you're so gross.
I'm so gross. I'm in short shorts. My legs are crossed. I'm in dirty shoes. I look fucked.
Yeah, you're wearing a bowling shirt
Bowling shirt
with your face on it.
my face is on it. I don't want to get up, but it is. My face is on the back.
Just show it.
Okay.
Yes. And
How does it look?
Tried to play it off like it wasn't like you just found it.
Yeah, that was a good prank. I was like, look at this shirt, and I showed it, and then they were all like, "Whoa!" They was like, "Is that you?" I was like, "No, it's not. I bought it from Winners. Doesn't it look like me though?"
Oh yeah. Also, such a good prank for Sam. A prank is a lie.
Oh.
It's just lying.
You sound like my girlfriend.
Oh, I just pranked you. No, you lied to my face.
You sound like my girlfriend again.
Oh, it's true though. Yes.
My band that I brought today, I feel like a lot of women with big titties love them. This is Van Halen. That's who I brought. Van
Very
Halen,
good.
Just one of the biggest rock bands of all time. Man, I love these guys. They are a band. They were like when I was a kid. They're kind of my intro. My dad liked them. He showed me Van Halen, so I knew them when I was like a little kid. And then I go through these phases just throughout my life where every once in a while I get into a big Van Halen kick, and they're classic. They're one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, but then there's like some classic Van Halen songs. I haven't heard the not really popular songs.
No, I haven't given you my songs yet.
And also, yeah, I know. That's okay. But also, I will say too, with Van Halen, some annoying fans.
Probably. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably. Classic rock guys. Yeah.
Like long straight hair. Their hair is so straight.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh,
They
hey.
tan a lot.
Tan a lot.
Yeah.
Just a type, you know?
It is a type. Don't get me wrong.
Super nice car. Big
Super nice.
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. But they live in like a shit apartment.
Shit apartment. But yeah, and then they always like are washing their car.
Yeah. Hey, hit on 18-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think for Angel Olsen, my fans, sad saps.
Sad saps.
Little saps.
Up their own ass, maybe?
She's an indie goddess.
Are her fans up their own ass? That's what I ask. I'm going to start asking that every episode. Are the
Very
fans up
true.
their own ass?
I think definitely a proportion of them.
Okay.
Segment of them. Am I up my own ass?
Yeah.
I'd ask that, Sam.
You are. You are up your own ass sometimes. Sometimes I got to pull you out of your ass.
Yeah, and then I go,
Say, smell the roses.
and I go, why did my roses smell like my own shit?
Well, because your head's up your own ass.
Oh.
Which I don't even really know what that means.
I think you're in the
You're full of
dark.
yourself.
You're full of yourself.
Full of yourself?
Yep.
He's up his own ass.
Also, fans, here's one of the best jokes I've ever written. It was
Okay.
at a roast, Marvel versus DC. Sam was on it.
Oh, my God.
Sam played Tony Stark. He was Iron Man. I was Loki.
Oh, my
And-
God.
My joke I wrote, speaking of up your own ass, I went, hello, everybody. Tony Stark is here. Hey, Tony Stark. The only way you could be more up your own ass is if you had a Doctor Strange portal and you used it to fuck yourself.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest shows. That show was, like, sold out, too.
Yep,
It was
bombed.
packed. Oh, I bombed so hard. I hated it.
They didn't like the idea that we didn't know enough about them and that
Yep.
we ironically were there.
Yes, you need to know superheroes. You just do. I didn't know a single thing, and they could smell it on me.
Yep. And they generally love these characters.
Yep.
They want to just see actual written jokes by these
Yeah.
characters. Instead, I was like, oh, Vision's here. Vision, motherfucker, you look like an Advil.
Yeah.
Bombed.
Yeah, bombed. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then there's people on the show who like knew their shit and just like maybe it was like Def Jam comedy. People were like running around.
No.
It's just like you're like the episode of fucking blah blah blah. Tell Deadpool blah blah blah.
Yeah, where it's like, look at this guy. All I have to say is episode 4, minute 35.
And people are like, yo, yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt terrible.
Yep, makes you want to quit comedy, makes you realize that your dream is different than other people's dreams.
You
and
just
maybe they're
don't do
closer to
roast.
attaining.
You don't do roast.
Who are you guys again?
I was Loki.
I was Tony Stark.
Fuck.
Loki.
Yes. Haha, devil boy.
You're devil boy.
Should we, sorry listeners, should we get into our bands?
Yeah, let me talk a little bit about Angel Olsen.
Yes, you go first since you're in my seat.
I love being in this seat, by the way.
Oh, great. Now I'm to go second now.
And Angel Olsen, she is a very, very talented songwriter, born on January 22nd, 1987, in St. Louis, Missouri. At age 3, Olsen was adopted by a foster family that had cared for her since shortly after her birth.
Okay.
The difference in years between her and her parents left an impression. Because there are so many decades of difference between us, I became more interested in what their childhood was like, she says of her parents, both of whom died in 2021, unfortunately.
Aw.
Yep. So old parents, old foster parents.
Oh, well,
Like,
good. Okay.
That changed her sound.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
they were old when they died. Oh, good. good.
yeah, and they died together.
Great.
She fantasized about what it was like to be young in the 30s and 50s, more so than other kids her age, you know? To be young in the 30s is so crazy. And Olsen explained that my mother just has this capacity for children. Maybe, which I should have read this before. But despite early adolescent aspirations to be a pop star, her interests later shifted in high school. She became more introverted, kind of like you, Sam, regularly attending punk rock and noise music shows, at the Lamp Neighborhood Art Center, and the Creepy Crawl, as well as Christian rock shows throughout the city.
Wow.
A venue called the Creepy Crawl. Yeah, right.
There's a lot of nice people that go there.
Hey, yeah, I'm actually the bartender at the Creepy Crawl.
Yeah, I'm a regular at the Creepy Crawl.
Yeah, I'm a spider.
I live in the walls.
Yeah, true. And so she began learning the piano and guitar and writing her own music when she was young like that. Pitchfork has likened her to acts such as The Cure,
Okay.
the Cocteau Twins,
Don't know them.
and Susie and the Banshees,
Don't know them. Or
Saying-
maybe I do.
saying that she has created a dark dream pop dealing with anxiety.
Here comes the dream pop.
Dream pop, we've heard it before.
Hear it again.
And it is dark. It deals with anxiety. Sam, you have a therapist. You
have a
know
therapist.
exactly what
I am
anxiety
cured. Yep. Nothing's wrong with me. You need dream pop to help you.
is. Yes, and Olsen plays a vintage Gibson S1 guitar from 1979.
Don't know why you told me that,
And
but all right.
It's just facts about her. You're gonna love
That's
her a lot.
fine.
And
That's all right.
for her personal life, on April 16th, 2021, Olsen came out as gay.
Cool.
In 2022, Olsen revealed that her relationship with partner Bo Thibodeau has ended, and that she had dated longtime friend and partner of the band.
Is Bo Thibodeau someone? That sounds so familiar.
It sounds like an NBA coach,
Bo Thibodeau. Coach Thibodeau?
Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like I've heard that name before.
very, very cool. And so she is absolutely amazing. You're going to love her a lot. I think she does have an older sound. The way her voice is kind of really reminds you of kind of an older kind of music in general.
Okay.
And if you were to listen to her, you wouldn't be able to peg what decade she's from, which I think is very cool.
Yes.
And it is something that you'd like a lot.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I love that. Well, amazing. Good stuff.
Yeah, and now you.
Now me. Now my turn.
Mr. Halen.
Well, I guess I should mention, since you mentioned what kind of guitar she plays, I should mention what kind of guitar fucking Eddie Van Halen fucking plays.
Yeah,
the
you
greatest
have
guitar
to
player
say
of
it
all
like that.
time. It is the Frankenstrat. That is the name of it. Very iconic. It's, he's got those colors on there. It's the red with the white and the black stripes. I don't know if you've...
Okay.
That's like the Eddie colors. Let me just pull up a little bit about my band. Van Halen. Okay, they were an American rock band in Pasadena, California. Formed in Pasadena, California in 1973. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
1973. Credited with restoring hard rock to the forefront of the music scene.
Okay.
Yes, because actually, me and my buddy Campbell, who's a very, very well knowledged in music, him and I were actually talking about Van Halen. Their first album came out in 1978, which is Van Halen. It's self-titled.
Yep.
And it has like Running with the Devil on it, couple Eruption. It's got like some of their big hits on there.
Yeah.
1978. He sent me a screenshot of songs that were out in 1978. The Grease soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
The Grease soundtrack. Bee Gees were on top of the world.
Classic.
So disco. Disco was like the thing. And then Van Halen comes out.
Yeah.
People must have fucking lost their minds. People
Totally.
They must have shit themselves.
Yeah, and also like loving Grease and loving the Bee Gees, and then having these kind of, this is the version of like, this is like emo.
It is. It's
hard,
It's crazy.
too hard.
And they Van Halen kicked off hair metal, like 1980s, like arena rock. They're kind of the arena rock guys.
And I don't know what I think about hair metal, I gotta be honest.
Hair metal's awesome. You got to be in the
Awesome?
mood. You got to be in the mood. But they kind of they started that. I will say they started. I'm sure people might argue with me on that, but
Yeah.
Kiss was before them. But then Eddie Van Halen, they really started like, I don't know, big loud sounds, and they came out at a perfect time. MTV was just starting to kick off with video.
Yeah.
Everything was like, yeah, America. And Van Halen just kind of like was just like big guitars, big drums, big front man. Everything's just over the top. Nothing subtle. Everything's just in your face.
Exactly.
That's kind of what the 80s were. Big hair, bright neon colors.
Cocaine. I think
Cocaine
really,
played a part, for sure. These guys know a lot about cocaine. The band consisted... It's so sad it's in past tense now, because there'll never be a band again, because Eddie passed away in 2020.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
R.I.P. Yeah, the band consisted of Eddie Van Halen, Eddie's brother, drummer Alex Van Halen, vocalist David Lee Roth, and bassist/vocalist Michael Anthony. Upon its release in 1978, the band's self-titled debut album reached number 19 on the Billboard Pop Music charts and would sell over 10 million copies.
Crazy.
Ain't nobody doing those numbers anymore.
No.
10 million copies. By 1982, the band released four more albums. In 85, David Lee Roth left the band to embark on a solo career and was replaced by the lead singer, Sammy Hagar. With Hagar in the group, they released 4 U.S. #1 multi-platinum albums. So they were, they kind of maintained their popularity. Although if you ask most people, they're David Lee Roth over Sammy Hagar. But they do have some good songs. And then in 1999, former Extreme frontman, who Extreme was a band I covered a couple weeks ago, Gary Cherone, he replaced Hagar. And they recorded their commercially unsuccessful album, Van Halen 3. And it was the band's last album.
Van Halen 3.
Van Halen 3 with the third singer. And it was, to be honest, I've never listened to it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they are one of my favorite bands because, the musicianship's just incredible. Like, Eddie Van Halen is easily one of the greatest guitar players of all time, if not the #1 guitar player. He took this instrument that's been around for hundreds and thousands of years and did something new with it. Like, he invented like the finger tap. He figured out all the pedals, made a brand new sound and a style.
Yeah.
His brother, very underrated drummer, just incredible technique. The harmonies, all of them can sing, so the harmonies are beautiful. And the frontman, David Lee Roth. You're not gonna get a better frontman than that. Shirtless, doing high kicks, blonde hair. Incredible. And my favorite part about Van Halen, and this is why I think hair metal and glam, like Motley Crue and stuff, people kind of laugh at them.
Yep.
Van Halen, great senses of humor. They never took themselves seriously. Not all their songs, but a lot of their songs are very funny.
Right. I like
very
that.
tongue-in-cheek, joking around, hot for a teacher,
Hot for teaching.
Hey, like everything's fun. Everything's light. It's
Yeah.
light. It's a good time. Their videos are hilarious. They're just a good time. They are so fun.
I'm into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that is the difference between your artist and my artist. My artist is, I don't think takes things a little serious.
Yeah.
She'll be serious for sure.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong being serious.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong. But I think then with 80s hair metal, a lot of ballads came out. A lot of like, everything was so serious. And then you can kind of laugh at it because you guys look crazy. And
like Kiss being like, Beth, I hear you calling.
Like you know what you are.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they are so awesome.
They are absolutely a band that would call women's breasts.
Bazongas, probably.
Bazongas.
Bazongas, augas.
And then they'd be like, yeah.
And I will say one of my best friends, closest friends, Gordon Barnett, who's a huge fan of the pod, him and I met in grade 9 English class. And I think Van Halen was like our bonding moment.
Really?
We were in grade 9. We both loved Van Halen, and we just started swapping facts and songs, and rest is history.
Crazy.
So there you go, Gordy. I love you. Shout out.
Shout out Gordy, brother, and I know you're calling them titties too.
Yes, he loved him titties.
That is crazy.
And he loves you.
Really?
Yes, he's like, I think Kyle and I would get along.
Yep, I think we would too, Gordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I never had that when I was young. Music was never the bonding thing
point,
I had
eh?
with somebody.
Yeah.
It was always, you get wedgie too? Oh, did they smack your back so hard that you bled as well?
Oh my God. Kyle,
What?
stop.
Oh, what?
This is a comedy podcast.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Why are you talking like this?
Did they also target you in gym class and throw a ball so hard at your head that your nose broke,
Oh
but then
my
the teacher
God.
he didn't give a fuck about you so that your nose was broken for 2 days
Oh.
before finally you talked about it?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
What?
Dude.
Hot for teacher.
I got my pencil. Give me something to write on, man. Like that's them.
Give me some.
Those are lyrics. Yeah, it's so funny.
Give me something to write on, man.
Something to write on, man. And then the music video, the teacher walks in the room, and they're playing like little kids. They're like sitting on, and of course, teacher like supermodel,
Yep.
big bust. Bust. That's a good one for titties.
Bust is good.
That's good. She's got a big bust, and she's like, the glasses. And then all the guys of Van Halen like put their like sunglasses down. And they go, whoa!
Yep.
It's so cartoony.
I would love for the sequel of that song where the teacher goes to prison
Yes.
for
yes.
being a pedophile.
Well, yes, you're right. No, not cool. No, that teacher, I believe the teacher doesn't sleep with the student. It's all the students find the teacher hot,
Oh, okay, that's
which I think
normal.
is fine. That's fine.
Can I also say, remember
What?
when you're in high school and there's like a handsome guy teacher?
Sure.
I hated that.
You didn't like him.
And I'm always like, why are you here?
You don't like that.
No, I
You didn't like young teachers, eh?
I didn't like young guy teachers that are like, hey guys, come on. I remember I'd hold hands with a girl in class. That was my girlfriend in grade
Aw.
9.
Yeah.
She was awesome. I love her.
Okay.
Anyway, I was holding.
Big bust.
Stop! Don't ask me shit like that.
Oh, she kind of like your mommy's bust?
Don't
or-
ask.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
These are the questions people write in about.
No, they do. Well, there are like 8 or 9 emails asking about my mother now. But I would hold hands with her in class, and this young teacher after class made me stay, embarrassed the hell out of me, and went, "Hey, I see that. Can you guys cut it out? Seriously, you're making me uncomfortable."
Whoa, because he was jealous.
Yeah, he was like, "You don't deserve her."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? You don't fucking treat her right."
I know. You're just a boy. I'm a fucking man. She wants a man. You'll
You're
find
just
out.
a boy. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird of him to say. I mean, you're making out in class. She's sitting on your lap. That's weird. Don't do that.
No, none of that.
You're holding hands, though.
Holding hands.
It's not crazy.
I know, and I would make out with her on the bleachers, and then first ever, we stopped talking, and I blocked her on everything,
Okay.
and she still talks about it to me.
She talks about that to you.
She's like, "Why did you block me on everything?"
well, honey, I know it hurt. Get over it.
Yeah,
What do you say?
I
You go, oh, I was just a boy.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
So similar to what I say on the podcast.
Yeah.
I will say this: I don't act on the podcast. This is
He doesn't
just-
act. People
I'm-
think he acts like this. This is him. They're like, oh, I love that you act like a beta loser.
Oh my God,
That's just
Sam! Shut up!
That's just him, though.
Shut the fuck
There's no
up.
act.
No. And by the way, this is Sam all the way.
No, all the way. I like
all
that.
the way.
All the way, Sam.
Good name for an
All the way
album.
Burns.
It is
Good name for an album.
exhausting. Well, first, before we do anything,
Yeah.
Decider, do you know Angel Olsen?
No.
Do you know Van Halen?
I do know Van Halen. I do not know Angel Olsen.
No. Do you like the vibe already that I'm setting about Angel?
You've been talking a lot about your feelings this whole episode, but yes.
Yeah. They
It's been an emotional
It's
episode.
been more about
But
you.
you know what? I will say yes.
Very cool. Thank you, Decider. I needed that, and I know you're being nice to me.
Yes.
Nope.
With-
Not even.
No, he's not.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one thing with Decider. He's not nice. He's just honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is one of the first songs that I ever heard by Angel Olsen.
Cool.
I
How
heard-
old were you?
This was when I was in university.
Where were you in your
Maybe a
life?
little bit later.
Uni?
No, yeah, this was later.
You're
This
doing
was later
comedy?
in life. Yeah, I was doing comedy for sure.
Love it.
And I was living my life, and there was a void inside of me that I needed to be filled with a certain type of art, and this was absolutely the type that I needed.
Gotcha.
And this is great for breakups. This music in general is great for when you're feeling low, or I remember I slept in this broken bed for a long time.
Jesus.
Can I also,
Ugh.
this is, what?
Oh, here it comes. What?
You
have-
are insufferable.
You have so many breakthroughs. Oh, and also, can I just say,
And then I say nothing.
yeah, can I just say, what's with these fucking young male teachers? No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, well, this isn't nothing to do with anything.
Let's hear it.
I had a broken bed.
Yeah, that is crazy.
and it was broken for a long time, and I just slept in it, and I'd always sink to the middle like a trampoline.
Terrible,
and
dude.
it was horrible.
Terrible.
And I have one of my closest friends back where I'm from.
Yeah.
He has Asperger's.
Okay.
And you never notice, because you just hang out with him, and he's just like a super funny, cool guy.
Sure. Okay.
And I told my mom about it. And
About
she was-
him having Asperger's or your bed?
about Asperger's.
Okay.
And she was like, I don't really, oh, okay, cool. Like, he's just like a really gifted, young, funny man.
Okay.
And then we were moving out of my apartment, or like the house that I was in. I was moving out. My parents were there. He was there as well. And the bed was broken. My mom went, oh my God, Kyle, your bed, it's broken in the middle. And then he was sitting there. He didn't look up or anything. And he went, that's from fucking.
No.
Yeah, to my mother.
No.
Yep.
No.
And then she went, okay.
There's the Asperger's. Yeah. There it is.
And later she went, I can see now. I
can see.
That's from fucking too hard.
Yeah. Is that true though?
No.
No. You just sat down too fast or something.
Sure. I'm sure there was many late nights where I was drunk and I would jump into it and I'd break in the middle into it.
Here, look at this cannonball.
I'd always make like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and I'd eat them when I was drunk, but I'd only have one bite, and then I'd wake up in the morning covered in PB and J.
Yeah.
And
It's
it'd
like
be in my
under your
arm.
pillow. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived a very bad life. I
Hey,
think,
buddy.
on paper.
I've done that life too. Don't worry.
What's the song called?
Yeah. Holy hell.
Oh, the song is called "Shut Up, Kiss Me."
Is that what it's called? Really?
Okay. Oh, that's the song title.
It's called "Shut Up, Kiss Me." It's one of the first songs I heard by her, and she is
Love it.
absolutely amazing. This song definitely made me a fan right away.
Love it.
So please listen up and listen good. I will not do any more annoying stuff tonight for the rest of the
It's
episode.
not annoying. It's not annoying.
It's not annoying.
I just bring it up.
We're vibing.
Yeah, you're trying to vibe.
Yeah, we're vibing.
Yeah, you start vibing.
Yep, we're vibing. Let go. Play it. I'm
You're
picturing you on a broken bed.
Oh, you know what's crazy? You think you're right.
At your worst, I still believe it's worth the fight. I could make it all go away. Tell me what you're thinking, don't delay. We could still be having some sweet memories. This heart still beats for you, why can't you see it? Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Stop your crying, it's alright. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
All right.
Stop
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, the cider wanted to keep going.
thinking I'm not there. When it's clear I'm not
It does have like a 50s hue.
Her voice as well, yeah.
look around. I'm still out there, hoping to be found.
Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
Okay.
Stop your crying, it's alright.
It's great.
Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. I could make it all
Kind of the breakdown.
Not bad.
You could feed me all of your fears. We could end all this pain right here. We could rewind all of those tears. I could take it down to the floor. You don't have to feel it.
What do you think? This is like
all right.
That's like the rock and roll side of dream pop. I think.
Yeah. What's dreamy about that?
I don't know. Maybe some of her other music
Maybe
maybe
some of her other
resembles
stuff.
more.
Yeah, that was okay. That was all right. Definitely not the worst thing you've ever played.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I'll take that.
Yeah. Is it a song I would listen to again? No, but I don't despise it.
Okay.
There's no hatred. I'm not like, oh, fucking turn this shit off. I get it. I get why people like it. But it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I will say I'm not part of these fans, but it is a type of person that would like this. Maybe has micro bangs.
Yep. No, as soon as I heard it, I pictured all of the fans in the crowd, and I hated them.
Yeah, totally.
I hated them.
Yep, they wouldn't
Yes.
like you either, buddy.
No, they probably wouldn't.
They would want to kill
We're different
you.
people. We're different people.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with being different people.
And-
but man, there's probably a lot of Zoe Deschanel looking motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah.
And yeah, totally. And I think that was a great intro to her. So that's
Okay.
kind of getting her vibe. And
Cool.
I'd love to hear, what is your first song?
Mine is Dance the Night Away.
Okay.
Dance the Night Away. So this song, this is very revealing of me. I used to, so it used to make me cry.
Oh my
It
God.
really did. It gave me such a happy feeling. I would feel so much joy when this came out. Like when I was like in grade 8, I would
Make
like
you cry.
Yeah, it would make me cry. I'd walk around with my iPod, walk to a friend's house, walk to school, something like that, and I had my iPod, and this song, whenever it would come on, I would start to tear up. And it's such a beautiful song, Dance the Night Away. And I don't know, I feel like it's a good message. And for the longest time, I was like, the song I want to hear when I die is Dance the Night Away.
Ugh.
That was the thing my friends and I would always talk about. What song do you want to die to?
Die to?
Yeah.
Or like be played at your funeral?
No, die to.
You die to
Yeah,
it?
the last song you hear, like you're on your deathbed, you're surrounded by your family, and there's a nurse with a Bluetooth.
Oh my God.
And you go, so what's the, he's got about 3 minutes left. What's the song?
That's hilarious.
Dance the Night Away.
And we would always
And
be
then they
like,
play the
this
wrong
song
version?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would always, not the live version. Cut out. All right, so yeah, this is Dance the Night Away.
That's so funny. Or it's like, what song do I want to hear? Poppin' That Pussy by...
Popping Them Things by G Unit.
Yeah. Dance the Night Away. So here's you. You're on the deathbed. You're surrounded by your wife, your kids.
Let's be honest, no loved ones around me. I've burnt every bridge in my life. It's just me and a nurse who doesn't really speak English.
And you're like, your hair's slicked back. You're wearing your leather jacket.
I had a podcast once.
And you're looking at her, you're like, cigarette? And they go, no smoking inside.
Also, I'm 38.
I know this song.
Yeah, great
It's
song.
classic.
Listen to those harmonies.
And you're crying.
I'm crying walking to school. Dance the night away. It's all so positive.
But it's crazy that you'd cry.
Positive. Ready? Oh, it's wrong lyric. Sorry.
No worries.
She's on fire. 'Cause dancing gets her higher than anything else you know.
And the musicianship. On all ends here.
Yeah.
On all ends.
Won't ya turn your head my way? Ooh, baby, baby. Well, don't skip romance 'cause you're old enough to dance.
Wow.
Those harmonies.
Very classic.
Oh! All right, you can stop it there, but holy hell.
Yeah.
Does that not just make you feel a little?
That is classic.
It makes you feel a little bit.
It does not make me want to
think
cry.
about your life. Think about maybe now. Grade 8's kind of crazy. I think that was a lot of like
baby.
hormones or something. I don't
Yeah,
know what
for
that
sure.
was, but listen to it now. It does make me cry, but it does give me like a. It makes me for some reason the way the music sounds makes me think about life. Think about my past. Different people who've come in and out of your life. I find that a beautiful song.
Yeah, that's great. That's
You're getting a
great.
different side of Sam this episode.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like
I
this
was kind of
little
mean
emotion.
in the beginning. I was roasting your ass, but now I'm an open book because I go to therapy.
Okay, I don't think it's because of that.
I go to therapy. I'm a
I
man
think
who
that
goes
song
to
was
therapy.
great, and this is actually I have breaking news for Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam. We just got a message from Emma.
Okay.
She just served Andy Schaff at Cherry Bomb.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Woo! Andy Schaff is episode 3, I want to
I
say.
believe so. Yes,
No, 4. Episode 4.
four?
That's awesome.
crazy.
Wow.
I
huge.
wonder if she mentioned us.
Do you think? Probably not.
Probably I would.
That would have been cool, though.
And then
But I don't know if I want him to hear the episode because I talk mad shit on Andy.
You really-
Andy, you're a local. I'm sure you're a great
you
guy.
talk bad shit on him. But yeah,
That's awesome.
that is great news.
Breaking news. We love it.
We
Wow.
love it.
Everything's coming together. I love it.
Right. And so that song I liked. I love that Andy Schaff exists in our universe now.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for round 2. My round 2 pick.
Yep.
This is a classic song, one of her most popular songs.
Okay.
All 3 are pretty popular by her. I will say I picked some good ones. But this one, really, really I like. She's rock and roll. She parties, and you're going to party. You're going to dance, too, while you're listening to this. Decider, you're going to take your shirt off. All nipples will be showing, I'm sure. Milking
sure.
Table will be rocking back and forth when this is done.
It's a big one.
Please, a little bit of, there is emotion that will be brought up.
I'm
I
ready.
think the songs that I listen to, these songs will make you cry.
Okay.
I really, I hope I remember this one right. This is called, all one word, Unfuck the World.
Okay.
All one word.
A little blue, I'm not crazy. You don't have
You're
to.
the bluest
You don't have
guy.
to swear to get a point across, but okay, unfuck the world.
Unfuck the world. Okay. This is like, yeah. This is pure love. This is a very romantic song.
Okay.
I quit my
Ugh.
dreaming the moment that I found you.
What's up?
I just don't like the recording, the sound.
Yeah. I started dancing just to be around you.
Okay, desperate.
This is dream pop, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dream poppy for sure.
Yeah. It's like the ethereal kind of filter on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And opened up the door. I wanted nothing but for this to be the end.
Great voice.
For this to never
Yeah.
be
Amazing
a
voice.
tied and empty hand. If all the trouble in my heart would only mend.
Yeah, she's kind of got that 1940s,
Yeah. Twang.
like a war song, you know? She's got.
Yeah.
I get it. She's leaned into it. The old timey sound.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you don't know what decade. Like you're like, yeah, this came out in the past 5 years, and then you're like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I am the only one now. I am the only one now. I am the only one now. You
Anyway,
Wow.
What do you think?
No.
no,
No.
because of the recording.
That one, there was some hatred there. See,
Some
so
hatred.
here's last episode we did was Bon Iver.
Yep.
That is good chill music for me.
Sure.
Chill. It's because there's something going on. That is the music I hate. Just boring. It's just super low. I don't know. It's just just
Really?
so low energy. It's just so boring. It's draining. It's like that would put me to sleep.
Are you kidding?
I'm not
Here's
kidding.
what I'm thinking.
I'm
I'd
not
listen to-
kidding.
You're kidding. I would listen to that. What do you think about this? You're listening to that music.
Yeah, give me a
You're
scenario
on-
here.
You're on a date. You're at a bar, darkly lit bar, and you're both sitting there. She orders a cocktail. You get the same because you don't know her that well. And then you guys
It's
are
the end of the night.
Yeah, it's late. It's definitely late. And you don't want the night to end. You're with her. And then maybe there is a moment where she like wants to, maybe there's the song comes on and then she wants to go dance. And then
But you don't. Okay.
you decide
Okay.
you're uncomfortable with dancing.
Okay.
And then you decide to dance with her
Okay.
because you're like, fuck it. I mean, I just want to be around her. And that's,
But you're not dancing to that. No, you don't dance to that.
no, but like in the scenario, like
Maybe. I'm with you a little bit. You go to dance.
that's the vibe. That's
You-
the vibe I'm feeling.
You go to dance, and then "Dance the Night Away" by Van Halen comes on. And then
I don't like
and then the two of you, and then everything was black and white, and now it's all color. And now and you're going, "Wow, I was so depressed."
and then her boobs get bigger, and then your hair gets longer.
my hair gets crazy big. Yeah, my crotch is stuffed with a sock, and
Yeah.
and then suddenly there's cocaine in my pocket.
I-
But that is just everything's depressing.
Sure.
I don't know. That's a bummer to me. That's a bummer of a song.
You're a bummer.
Yes,
You
I
bum me
know
out.
that. I know that. But I think
You're a bummer.
I think I help you out more than I bum you out. That's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Battle of the Bands. I help you out more than I bum you out. No, that song.
like exposure
that song I
therapy.
hate. Yes, exactly. Exposure therapy. That I don't. I hate that song. First song felt nothing.
Hate.
First song felt nothing. First song was fine. I respected it. That don't respect it. Hate it.
Is your
That
fucking
should be.
deal?
I'm gonna have a petition to get that taken off all streaming platforms. 'Cause that sucked ass.
Okay, all right.
That's actually
all right.
feeding into that's bad. That's representing bad behavior.
What is your second
My
song?
second song is gonna be called. You're gonna love this one.
Fuck.
You are gonna love this song. It is called Big Bad Bill,
Big Bad Bill.
and then in brackets is Sweet William now.
Okay, he's had change.
I'm gonna show you guys range.
Okay. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now.
Yes.
All right. And do you have anything else you want to say?
Their father, Eddie and Alex's father, plays the clarinet on this.
Okay.
And according to my friend Gordon, he's like their dad is like a famous musician in the Netherlands. So
very cool.
he's like a famous clarinet player. So it's just in their DNA to be fucking amazing musicians.
Yeah, totally.
But they threw him on the
Yeah,
track.
clarinet. Nice.
Well, check it out.
All right. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now. Wow. This is very strange. It's like a Woody Allen movie.
Literally, yeah. Talk to me about range.
Oh my God.
You're gonna love.
Well, way down yonder in Louisville lived a cat named Big Bad Bill. I wants to tell you.
Lived a cat named Big Bad Bill.
Gonna Big Rude Jake vibes.
Big Rude Jake vibes for sure.
He's a fighting man, sure enough.
I will say,
And then Bill got himself a wife.
David Lee Roth, the singer,
It's a different
sounds a little kind of racist.
Yeah.
Voices.
Yeah.
It's like singing jive, kind of.
Do you like this song?
Not really.
He's the man that town used to fear.
It came on shuffle. It came on my shuffle,
Oh my God.
and I couldn't believe it. And I mean, if I'm listening to Van Halen, I'm not putting this on. But it shows your range, and then they can play kind of any style. I would put this on if I was like at a picnic or something,
Sure.
backyard barbecue.
I don't know.
Play, boys.
Do you all these like people going to a Van Halen concert and then they start playing this and they're like, what the fuck?
One more time. All right. Kind of sounds like the band in Star Wars at the bar.
Yes, yes, yes. All like the squids or whatever.
All right. Yeah, I like that.
I likes that jazz.
That's a big thing with David Lee Roth. He'll just talk throughout the song, and he'll just be like, hey, a little louder now.
Yep.
Come
that-
on.
I hated that.
You didn't like that. I thought you might like that a little bit, just because it's, I don't know, chill. You can go on a date.
No.
You can listen to that with your crush.
I hated it.
It's that's your go-to. Your crush walks in.
I don't.
Your crush walks into a sausage bar in Poland.
Yeah. Your crush is on Planet Zulu. You're in the jazz bar on Planet Zulu.
Yes.
Big Bad Bill is Sweet William
Now. You gotta
Crazy.
think though, that was I think 1984. No, that was 1982 or 3.
That's cocaine too.
That's cool. That's them like, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? Actually, I don't think they find it funny. I think that's the music that they grew up with.
Like they're going crazy and they go, we gotta do something with Dad.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's like, what if he played clarinet and we did like kind of a New Orleans style?
We gotta go back to our roots.
Yeah. Hey Dad, yeah, we're gonna fly you out.
We're gonna fly out. And you're playing clarinet on the new Van Halen song.
And he's like, oh, like rock and roll? And they're like, no.
No, it's stuff you like.
And he goes, is it okay if maybe I do the rock and roll too? No.
Well, I think I kind of fucked up my game with playing that song, but whatever.
You guys always,
That's all right.
you guys
I like
always
to
do that.
I want to
To
show,
show
range.
We got to show range.
But you're right, Decider. It's got to be bops.
No, I like range.
I like
I think it
range.
depends on the artist too.
I thought you would actually like that.
Van Halen is such a popular artist that if you just did bops, it would not be fair even.
And no one knows that. I'm sure no one knows that song.
It is time for round 3, and we are very excited about round 3. And we had 2 great rounds.
2 amazing rounds.
And this is a perfect episode because we didn't have to cut one thing.
There's no cuts.
It was smooth.
It was a flawless episode.
Yep.
I will say, it's like old times, buddy. You hate my shit, I hate yours.
Well, I hated your round 2.
You
Your
hated my round
one,
2.
Dance the night
You like
away
that
is
one.
great.
Yeah.
Van Halen, I think, is great.
Okay.
Angel Olsen, I also think, is amazing. This third song, I think, is a great show of that.
Yep.
You've heard the first part where she's kind of rock and roll, where she's kind of intense. You've heard the second part, Unfuck the World, where it is a little
dramatic.
dramatic.
Maybe up her own ass.
Maybe a love song.
Maybe a love song, but it's kind of fucking boring. Yeah.
This song is one of my favorite songs by her. I am so happy to be playing it, and I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I do.
I love it.
It is called Spring.
Spring. Spring
Right.
has sprung.
Spring has sprung, and I am sprung too.
Okay, easy. Double
Got a-
D's.
I
big,
got a boner.
big bust, big titties. That's the theme.
Ew,
Let's go.
don't.
Let's
Stop.
go.
I don't like when you whisper it. You like say it quiet. Okay, okay.
What's it called?
Stop. It's called
Sprung.
It's called Spring.
Spring.
Okay.
Spring.
The worst ASMR I've ever heard. My
ASMR.
hi there.
Hi, fucker.
That's like sounds like Van Halen.
There was a
I
little
mean,
man
he had
named
throat
Billy
cancer.
Bob.
That's
Oh my god.
not- yeah, that's how he died, brother.
That
Anyways,
reminds me of a couple shows that Max and I did. Anyway,
go.
it's called Spring. Full band.
Don't take it for granted. Love when
Okay.
you have it, you might be looking over a lonely
I'm getting some Beatles vibes.
Yes.
A little bit.
I was thinking that too. The breakdown at the beginning and stuff.
A pinch of Beatle.
have children. I'm holding you back.
And the lyrics are great.
Now that we're older, how time has revealed how
I'll tell you some of the lyrics after. They're great.
I've been too busy. I should have known these days that keep slipping.
I like the drums.
Me too.
I like that big cannon sound.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like Eddie Van Halen or Alex Van Halen.
True.
Cannon.
Cannon's also a great way to describe maybe a woman's chest.
Titties.
Oh my god. I don't like the theme of
I
the
hate
episode.
this episode.
No, you don't.
This is a bad episode.
The whole episode is
yeah,
bad?
terrible.
From this side of the couch, it feels good.
Can't use any of this.
That's not true.
No, I'm joking.
It's hard to say.
It's a fun episode. We should listen to this song here. We're spiraling. All right, now you lost me. It's getting a little too up its
It's
own
the
ass.
same.
It's getting a little
It's
too.
all the same.
Nah, it's all splashy. Splashy. All right.
Anyway, I think it's
I've
very
heard
sweet.
enough. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. And can I say this?
what?
Some of the lyrics, just because
Okay.
I think it's very beautiful.
Okay.
Remember when we said we'd never have children? I'm holding your baby now that we're older.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn. I like that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, so they said they weren't going to have kids, and guess what? You can't predict what's going to happen.
Can't predict what's going to happen. True love is love, man. It's just going to happen. You know?
And it's good that she can have kids, because some people can't.
What?
Well, check your privilege, Angel, whatever her name is.
What are you
What?
talking about?
Oh, it's good. She's kind of rubbing it in people's faces, though, who can't have kids.
I don't think so at
A
all.
little bit. She's saying, remember we said we can't have kids? Well, we have kids now.
You're being crazy.
No, I'm not.
Some other lyrics.
I got to get out of this room.
It's hot in here.
It's hot, and I'm just talking out my ass now.
Yeah, I love it though. You got.
Podcast 2 is always a wild one, eh?
I like podcast too.
Podcast 2 is a different
Brings
vibe.
out the evil in us.
Brings out the evil. We ramble. We can't get through a song. You need to, more lyrics.
You keep talking.
More lyrics on how she's privileged.
You keep talking. I wish it were true love. I wish we were kissing. Show me a love that won't ever leave, or look for another, one to deceive. I'm beginning to wonder if anything's real. Guess we're just at the mercy of the way that we feel.
Okay.
Just kind of a very beautiful poem, like written as a poem. It is a deeply, profound love song.
Yeah.
And I agree with all the lyrics. They're great. It's no hot for teacher.
No.
Hot for teacher.
Whoa,
You know.
come on. Don't give me that.
Don't give me that.
I mean, no one's listening to Van Halen for poetry or for like some deep.
Yeah, sure.
Emotional.
And they don't take themselves seriously, so that is kind of cruel of me to say.
Cruel.
but yeah, so that is my round 3, and I think that song I love so much, and I think a lot of our listeners will, if they didn't already know it, they found their new favorite song.
Yeah. Didn't hate it as much as I was expecting. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of reminded me of the Dr. Dog a little bit.
Sure, which I love, Dr. Dog.
I do like some songs too. But it got just when it gets into the psychedelic splashy bullshit, I don't know. It's just like
Well, show me, what's your third?
my third's gonna be little guitars.
No, you mean ukuleles.
So this song,
What the hell was that?
I like. That was a genuine laugh. I like
Thank
that.
you.
So I love this song. This is a song I really, really enjoyed in my grade 8, grade 9. I had a friend I grew up with, Joseph Roders, who
You're really talking a lot about your friends today. Me
it's
too.
a big connection.
Me too.
Van Halen is when you're like a kid in Barrie. I don't know if it's a Barrie thing, but you're just a kid and you guys ride bikes and like 80s metal, 80s rock is like a connector for us. And,
Yeah.
But you know, on MSN, like you could, it would show what song you're listening to.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that, but that was a thing. My friend Joseph Roders, it was always Van Halen, little guitars, all day. All day.
Always.
You go on MSN, little guitars. Here, I'm going to show you this. Talk about range, but I actually like this song. It's 5 songs in one.
All right.
It's 5 songs in one. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
5 vibes in one, okay? So,
Yeah, so it just doesn't know what it is.
no,
Cool. All right, let's listen.
don't pull that bullshit out.
I'm just saying.
No, hit
What's it called? One more time?
Little guitars.
Little guitar.
Little guitars.
Little guitar.
Should I start?
Yeah, start it out. Right? Starts off with this simple drum. Riff 1.
Classic.
Song 1.
This is classic Van Halen in my eyes.
Perfect. But guess what? Eddie's going to switch it up to you. Song 2. Same drums, just totally different riff.
I mean, totally different kind of a reach, but yeah.
All right. You're bored of this? Number 3. Four. All right.
Yep.
And then we get into 5.
Senorita, I'm in trouble again, and I can't get free.
Senorita.
Exactly what they done
Ugh.
wrong. Come on, talk to me. Can't grow before I'm out of the
Harmonies.
exceptions to the rule.
Senorita.
I love
Sounds
it.
like my dad at a resort. Senorita.
And just sketch.
Got anybody in their right mind could see it's you and me. You say you're lonesome just getting by, but you turn your eyes from me. Be sure you're letting know before you
I mean, Eddie's just,
Yeah, he's working.
the neck of the guitar is on fire.
get your sketch, get your sketch.
Timing. You don't like that guitar?
I like it.
All right, stop it.
wouldn't-
Just
I
so
don't
much
know.
going on.
I don't know if I like it, actually.
So much going on.
There's almost too much going on.
No, it's just
sketch.
that timing. Bum 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 bum. Like it switches it up. Oh, you're not a music nerd. You're not a what's the word looking
stop.
for? You don't like technical stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of
yeah.
like technical music technicality, holy hell! I mean, come on.
Sure.
That could be a whole essay on that.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like stuff that reminds me. I'd listen to that in a work truck, and you're driving to the next site.
Yep.
You're at a site. You're going to the next.
Why
site.
is that bad?
It's not bad. It's just like, and then you listen to it, and you're with the guy, and you go, "Yeah, we can listen to this. It'll be fine." and then
It'll be fun. What
be
or else
fun.
what?
it'll be fine. Like he won't talk. He'll just be like.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then I get out. I get on my bike. I'm starting to ride home. I listen to some Angel Olsen, and I unwind.
You unwind. Does that wind you up?
That winds me up a
That
little
winds
bit.
you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Senorita, I'm in trouble again.
Senorita. Yeah, that's
Come on.
just, I don't know.
And I can't break free.
Maybe take yourself a little bit seriously. That's what I'll say to Van Halen.
No.
And for your friend to listen to this every day, always
crazy.
is crazy.
I like to think it was a glitch or something like that because it was all day.
I'd like to think.
all day.
Yeah.
Little guitars. Well, that's it.
That's it.
Three fucking rounds. Holy hell, we did
3
it.
rounds, we did it, and we went
Yes.
through some great music.
That was
and
exhausting.
we are excited.
That was a marathon.
That was a marathon. But I think we got some great tunes out of it. You got to listen to a little bit of my music.
bit of yours. You got a bit of mine.
And I get to take a picture of what it was like to be with 10-year-old Sam.
Yes. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
And if I met 10-year-old Sam today, I would go up to him, I'd nestle his head,
Yeah.
and I would tell him to be a little bit nicer to his friend Kyle that he's going to meet in the future.
And then I would light a firecracker and throw it at your feet.
Blow my toe off.
Yeah.
And you go, shut up, pussy.
Shut up, pussy.
Yeah.
Nah, that was more grade. That was more 14, 15. That was me.
Oh, really?
I was a shy boy.
I was shy, too.
Very quiet when I was a kid.
I used to wear a toque in the morning, so my hair looked all flat.
I still do that. Anyways, we can't start talking about us as kids.
No.
We gotta go.
It's time. It's time.
Decider looks like he's deciding at the moment. He's got his
I
lip
know.
out. He's going, oh fuck shit. He's
He has
crunching the numbers.
He has that big feather pen and
feather
his
pen.
scroll where he does
Yeah.
all his writing.
He's got that, and he's also got the green visor, like a guy at an old timey
Yes, exactly. Like
crunching, clink, clink.
crunching numbers right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and are the results in?
The results are in.
Okay, well,
All right, Decider.
Decider, I
Hit
will
me,
shut
baby.
the hell up. You take it away.
Gentlemen, this is the closest battle we've ever had.
Don't
Really?
don't.
Very interesting.
And it's through your own fault.
Ah,
Both
fuck.
of you.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It always is, eh?
Okay, so let's see here. Kyle, you started up with a "Shut Up, Kiss Me." All right, it has an interesting flow.
Okay, I go over to kiss Decider. Okay. I know I said I'd shut up. Sorry.
Has an interesting flow. Like the lyrics, like it definitely had an interesting tempo. It's definitely a breakup song that, to be honest, I would show people.
Yes.
I would show this song to other people, but I
Very
wouldn't be
cool.
surprised if they were like, can we change it? I wouldn't be surprised, but
Right,
it is a good song that I will listen to again. Gave it a 7.5. All right.
7.5 ain't bad.
All right, not bad at all. All right.
That ain't bad
Okay.
for Decider.
No.
Get your toe away from me.
Dance.
When you're happy, it moves a bit. 7.5. I saw your toes start to go.
It's still going. He's
It
still
is
wagging
still
his toe.
Swinging his toe at me. Ew. Anyways.
I can't help it.
Decider.
You went with "Dance the Night Away." Classic.
Great.
Absolute classic. Pure hair band.
Yes.
For sure. Strong opener. There's not really much else to say. Other than it's a classic. It's fun. It's phenomenal. Gave it an 8.
An 8.
Yep.
An 8.
All right. 0.5 ahead of me.
8 ain't bad.
8 ain't bad.
8
Kyle.
ain't bad.
Kyle.
Yes?
Oh, no.
You went with "Unfuck the World." All right.
Yes.
Look. I can't stand the ethereal filter when it's
Yes.
and it's like for sure 40. And I don't understand what you got against songs with percussion.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it has nothing.
Sure.
That's what I was thinking, too.
No percussion whatsoever. And it also just felt like Sam was pretty on the nose where it's like it just felt lazy. Like she was just kind of
Lazy.
phoning it. Like they
Okay.
just woke her up and they were just like, "Hey, we got to record this in one take right now."
Go.
And she's like,
Go. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't do her homework. She's bullshitting the
It was-
presentation.
Yeah, it fucking.
See come from a mile away.
I hated it.
Bullshit.
What are you talking
I
about?
disliked that song so much.
Okay.
Gave it a 3.5.
Give the
3.5?
That might be the lowest.
No.
One of the
no.
lowest.
That's
One of the
around
lowest,
Taco
yeah.
Bell, Pizza Hut level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that was fucked up.
That was 2 something. That was
Yeah.
3. Oof.
All right.
Big Bad Bill.
Okay.
Holy shit!
What?
It felt like a. It felt like a. Felt like a. Does it make sense when I say like it seemed like an intro for the new a new Toy Story if they were to come out
Yes,
with it, you know?
yes, exactly. It sounded like a Disney movie
Or
soundtrack.
or if they were to do like a Pixar short film where it's like no one has any dialogue, it's just all facial expressions.
It's like a little like popcorn running around.
Yeah.
It's like a little paper plate,
Like
looking at glass plates.
like it was as though it's like they were just trying to sneak an inside joke past like the record label. It's like, what if we just fucking did, you know?
Yep.
If we just did this song,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I don't want to talk for Decider, but I think he's painting a good picture that it's bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That is straight up bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It's
bullshit. They got their dad to work with
It
them.
felt like it was a favor for their dad, where they're just like, you know what? He was like, please, I could really use a little bit of a boost.
Yeah.
I can picture
You guys are the biggest band in the world. Can I please just play the clarinet on one of your
or
albums?
maybe their dad was
Yeah.
also like, oh, you with the heavy metal and the loud guitar and the drum. No.
Was he Dracula?
He's from the Netherlands. I don't know how they talk.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, it's too. Yeah, give me the clarinet.
Yeah.
It was,
Eddie, play. You used to play so beautiful.
Now you don't play like
Now you play electric bullshit.
you play so angry now.
yeah, it definitely felt like a favor
Absolutely.
for their dad.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like it was part of their genre at all, but it did show range, and I appreciate that. But I still gave it a 4.
Oh,
Whoa.
4 really fucked you.
you hit me.
So you're 1 point ahead totally.
Okay. Okay.
Look, Kyle, Spring. I loved it. Definitely Beatles vibe. The build was incredible. The mastering is great between the left and the right, like how they bounce it back and forth.
Kind of old school.
Very cool.
Really good. Gave it an 8.5.
Oh,
8.5. All right.
Little guitars. It was fun. Had definitely has depth and range. But the lyrics are just like okay.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
like they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Angel.
I know what you
it's
mean.
No
though,
Angel
Decider.
Davis, whatever her name is.
Olsen.
Yeah.
Olsen.
Gave it a 7.
Oh.
Okay, so what is the final score?
The final score is Sam at Van Halen 19 and Angel Olsen 19.5.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Amazing.
By the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Absolutely, and I think that goes
Oh.
for Angel Olsen's writing ability. By the end, got it for Decider.
Oh. You're not wrong, Decider. You're never wrong. You are never wrong.
Thank
Never
you.
wrong.
You're
Thank
never
you.
wrong. Wow.
And-
Amazing. That was the closest.
That was absolutely the
We've ever
closest. I'd like to thank the Kylers. You guys are probably dancing in your seats right now.
And we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Oh yeah.